Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Today on a Friday. I think this is the first Friday stream I'm having, actually. Typically it's on Sundays. I might have had I think I've had Saturday ones where we do some Among Us and stuff. But yeah, I just want to throw in a little extra stream today. And talk about, I mean, if you guys have some stuff you want to talk about, feel free to put it in the chat. But I also want to cover a couple different topics which involve manga, Mangatube, starting a new channel, making manga or anime videos, kind of my advice and tips. I think I'm probably gonna upload a video in the future with like advice and like any type of tips I can give if you're starting a Mangatube channel. But I also kind of want to do a stream like this where I can kind of give my opinion live, I guess, and then down the road I can make an actual video. But yeah, so I appreciate everyone who's coming through. We're gonna be taking a look at Right Stuff on Sunday, not today. There's nothing really new out. So first week of holiday sales is next week, and I think Sunday's gonna be pretty hype. But let me see who is in the chat. Let's see. Dang, we got Mim in the chat. Where's J-Dog at, though? I don't know what J-Dog's up to. We got Jake. Yo, what's up, Jake? Yo, One Punch Manga, what is up? Oh, hold on. Yo, One Punch Manga with the $2 super chat. I appreciate that, man. He said, hey, East, love your videos, and I'm hyped for early uploads. If you guys aren't familiar with the video I just posted yesterday, I think it was, I do have a membership program now. It's like kind of similar to Patreon. So if if you're someone who donates to creators or has extra money and you wanted to support, I do have a couple extra. I have a couple perks, and I explained that in the video. But yeah, so early uploads is one of those, and the first one should be early next week. But yeah, appreciate the super chat, man. But going down to the chat, yo, Scam and Dark Rat, what's up, guys? Let's see. Steven's Manga just finished Overflow, best anime. Haven't watched Overflow before. I don't think I've heard of it, actually. Yo, what is up? It's me, Noam. Monster, yo, what's up? Attack on Manga, what's up, brother? Yo, what up, Crispy? Emeka. Yeah, random minority, just be careful what you put in the chat. Certain things you can and can't put, but you got that. What is up? What is up? Yo, my manga academia, what's up, bro? Yeah, typically I usually wait till the music ends to join, but it's all good. Yo, Mixed Manga, what's good? Yo, Kai, what's up? Mrs. Sushi. Mr. Sushi, I thought you were selling your manga collection like months ago. I thought you were selling most of it back when we were doing the streams on Dendor's channel, which was like when I first started my channel. Let's see. Let me see real quick. How y'all doing? Yep. I'm gonna catch up with chat real quick before we get into a specific topic. Question of the day, my Manga Academia said my favorite soda is Coke or Sprite. Good choices right there. Good choices. Good normal person choices. Let's see. Yo, Jake, what up? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to like figure out what a good volume is for the music. I feel like it. Okay, should be playing again. I don't know why it stopped. Let's see. I mean, maybe one day, Mem. You gotta talk to J Dog now. You gotta convince J Dog to unban you now that he's a mod. Sprite cranberry. DT, do you know what the Kodansha licenses are? Have they already announced it? I haven't heard. Let's see. Moving to the big T. I don't know what the big T is unless you're in Canada and you're talking about Toronto. Let's see. Yo, first off, how was everyone's Thanksgiving? If you're from the US, I had a pretty good Thanksgiving. I did have to get COVID tested today, but hopefully that turns out negative tomorrow. I feel fine. There's no issues there. It's just coworkers and stuff. Jake the Pog said, by the way, East, did you like Daily Lives of High School Boys? That was actually really funny. We watched that last night. If you guys aren't in the Discord, we will sometimes hop in voice chat and just kick it and talk about whatever. But yesterday we actually streamed some anime in the group Anime Watch or whatever channel we were in, and watched some pretty good stuff. We watched a compilation for probably the best dub that was ever made, and that is Ghost Stories. If you guys are familiar with Ghost Stories, I mean, hands down, just the best dub. The writing is just incredible. If you guys aren't familiar with Ghost Stories, it's basically this Japanese, so it's this anime that debuted in Japan. Didn't do very good, but the actual like story is fine, and the animation is fine. It's about these kids who go to school, and like this school is haunted, and there's all these different ghosts and stuff like that. And each episode is like a different ghost and different situation going on. But I think basically what happened was it didn't do that well in Japan. I think it was kind of boring. I think the lines and the actual like voice actors probably weren't that interesting. So when they got it licensed in the US for a dub, from what I understand, and they talked about this on Trash Taste also, but they basically let the English voice actors do whatever they wanted. Literally free reins. I don't know, like, I think they just, I honestly have no idea. I'd love to interview one of these, voice actors, because it's a show that would never ever survive if it was released today. It is, it's just absolutely wild. And it's a lot of fun. It's really, really funny. So if you guys want to watch a compilation, there's a bunch on YouTube, and you guys have maybe even seen some scenes on like TikTok or something like that of this. But if you get triggered easily by certain things, I probably wouldn't watch it. But it is it's really funny, especially for the time it was recorded, because it's obviously kind of old now. Yeah, so the Anarchitect said it's basically, Ghost Stories is like a YouTube abridged series, but it's legit. Like, you watch it and you're like, there's no way this is actually real. Like, this has to be a parody or something. And no, it's fully legit. The voice actors got to write whatever they wanted. And what I heard from Trash Taste was basically whoever started, like, whoever got in, like, whichever voice actor got in first was able to start that story, and then everyone else just had to work off of it. And it was, the things they come up with is just one of the funniest anime that is physically out. But yeah, man, it's such a good anime. Let's see. Let's see. We got a lot of people in here. Appreciate everyone who's coming by. Yo, what's up, Prom? Let's see. And yeah, so long story short though, we watched that last night in the stream. You guys are always more than welcome to come by in the Discord and chill. We didn't like announce anything, but you know, typically like weekends or something like that, if people are free, you know, we'll just hang out and stream some stuff, or hang out in the music lounge, or, you know, whatever other channels I have. It's a pretty good time. It's a pretty good time. Hot Dinner Plate said, yeah, I think they had full creative freedom so long as they followed the story loosely. Well, so they had to follow the story loosely because it just wouldn't make any sense if they didn't. Like, it'd just be really, really bad. But there's like a ton of racist things that they say that are towards like Japan and stuff. So, and I don't think that would have gotten approved. So I think they had like even more than full creative capabilities. I think it was basically, I think whichever studio had it in Japan basically just said, here, listen, just have it. Like, we're not even gonna look at what you do. You can just have it. But yeah, it's really bad in a good way. Let's see. Bro, y'all are tripping. Mrs. Sushi is tripping. You know I can't get that link out though. It's you gotta be in, I don't even know. You gotta be real close. You know, it's like $50 a month, so. Let's see. Dang, almost 60 people in the chat. That's awesome. Yo, Scylla's got something against Cheetos. Cheetos are amazing. Oh, also, just, I gotta check something. So, can you guys please let me know in the live chat if you guys enjoy root beer? I just need to see something real quick. So if you guys like root beer, just leave it down in the chat, and it'll really help me out. You guys will see what I mean in just a minute. Mr. Sushi said, I've been watching this show called Scams on Netflix. It's a Japanese comedy. Mr. Sushi, is that do you have to use a VPN to get like Japanese Netflix, or is that in the US? Random Minority said, how do I donate? If you want to donate, you can donate either through YouTube Super Chat, or I have a link in my bio that has a Streamlabs. If you wanted to donate, you don't have to, but you asked, so just wanted to answer that. Let's see. Dang, Crispy said root beer is dope. Bro, there's too many yeses. There's too many yeses. Oh man. Oh man, I should be concerned. Y'all got me stressed now. But at least I know who the serial killers in my chat are. So I can make sure to be careful around you root beer drinkers. And also, double punch if you guys enjoy root beer and black licorice. If there's anyone in my chat who does enjoy root beer and black licorice, I might just need to end stream and go into witness protection now. Oh man. Yo, Crispy, if I get a Raid Shadow Legends, facts, is over. It's over, I'm going Hollywood. Root beer's mid. That's facts. It's actually not that good. Alright, so like, a root beer float? That's different, okay? You enjoy root beer float, you know, I'll accept that. Facts, black licorice is nasty. Red licorice is fine. Like Twizzlers, really good. Or even like those different flavor licorice, like the watermelon or green apple, whatever. Like those are all fire. But bro, black licorice. I don't think I'm seeing anyone who likes black licorice. Hey, at least we're on the same page for something. Yo, old people do love black licorice. I don't know what it is. I think it's probably because like the older you get, the more you lose your taste buds. So like black licorice is the only thing that tastes vile enough to be able to taste when you're an old person. That's my only idea of how someone enjoys black licorice. Bro, there's definitely someone in the chat who like loves black licorice and they're just like afraid to type right now. I am so sorry, but also kind of not sorry. Yo, shout out to Random Minority, donated $5. He said, you're the man, my guy. LOL, by the way, Rent a Girlfriend is gas. Yo, Rent a Girlfriend is gas. It's awesome. It's very, very funny. I've said this a lot, but yo, shout out to Random Minority. I don't want to get old then. Yo, facts. Who wants to get old though? I'm still waiting for that one person to be like, yo, black licorice, fire. I'd be kind of scared for him though. I'm scared for myself. I said, Scylla, you're welcome to those black jelly beans. Bro. Yo, jelly beans are really good. Who here doesn't like jelly beans? Like, and is it a flavor thing or is it more of a like you just don't like any jelly beans? Because I feel like there's so many flavors of jelly beans that unless you just don't like jelly beans, like the actual, I don't know, texture or like whatever, I feel like there's just too many variations and flavors to like hate the flavor of jelly beans, because I don't know. Facts. Crispy said the people who like black licorice aren't talking right now because they're driving to my house right now with a large knife. That's facts. Bro, I was about to be really disappointed in Trizzy. Yo, the light blue jelly beans. So good. So good. Have you guys ever played that? It's the Jelly Belly game where basically it's like the really nasty jelly beans, and they have them in like the small boxes where it's like it's the same color. There's one good one bad one for every single color, but then they also have like the expansion packs of terrible flavors with like, and one of them has like a spinner, so you play with your friends and like spin the thing and you have to eat whatever it's whatever's picked. Bro, that's my favorite game to play, but no one ever wants to play it. Like, I'm known for bringing that places, and bro, as soon as people see that, they start sweating. They start sweating. And I get so annoyed too, because like most people don't do this, but I hate playing with someone who, even if they get something bad, they'll never tell you. They'll just act like, oh, it's good. Like it's all good. It's all good now. Bro, stop. Like we can smell the skunk coming out of you, bro. The skunk one is so bad. Skunk, dog food. Skunk, dog food. Rotten, bro. There's so many bad ones. And there's like so many different editions and stuff. Yo, I love getting toothpaste jelly beans. Like, alright, so like in that, alright, no, like I'm not talking about just going to the store and getting them. Like, if you get them in the Bean Boozled thing, it's like it refreshes you because of how bad the other ones are. They're so bad. Alright, baby wipes is not the worst, but yo, some of these jelly beans, I don't actually understand how they manage to get them so accurate. Like, baby wipes is on point. It tastes exactly like you would think a baby wipe tastes, if that makes sense. You know what though? I think this is gonna sound weird because there's a lot of really just gross ones, but I think my least favorite jelly bean out of that entire pack is pencil shavings. Oh, I hate pencil shavings. Pencil shavings, it's like the dustiest smelling pencil shavings. Like when you got that oh my god, it's like when you got that like old pencil what's it called? Pencil shaver? No. Pencil sharpener. Where you gotta roll it, or like you got the hand ones, and it's like you smell the fresh pencil. Tastes like that. It is disgusting. Oh my god. Bro, root beer is just not good. It's just not. Bro, are you guys telling me you guys don't snack on baby wipes? Like, I understand most people grow out of that phase when they hit like 14, but I mean, really? You guys don't? Emmer said I was the kid who ate pencil lead. That's scary. That's a scary kid. That's not okay. Yo, Redfire, you just gotta go with the flow, man. Like, it's, yeah. Oh, Emmers, that's really bad. Yo, keeping it real, bro. That's facts. That's facts. Like, people, there's definitely someone out there who's hoping for a glue flavor. That is facts. All right. This is gonna sound terrible, but what I'm Not Cold said, cream soda is better than root beer. Listen, I don't enjoy cream soda, but I can drink a cream soda before I drink a root beer, if that makes any sense. And yeah. Yo, J-Dog, what up? J-Dog, your boy Mim's here. I don't know if he's still here, but he was here. Hand me down, me thrill. I've licked a baby wipe once. Oh man. Kermit the Frog said thoughts on butterbeer. I've never had butterbeer. I have not had it. Nah, I'm eating straight rubber bands. Yo, rubber bands taste gross. And alright, I know people have tasted rubber bands before from like one thing or another. Yeah, they taste gross. They taste nasty. Chewing on rubber bands. Nah. Oh man. Attack on Manga said, you know the stuff that comes from the cars that smells good. Are you talking about like the tree things that hang from mirrors? Yo, Play-Doh's gross. Play-Doh's like the saltiest thing that has ever been created on. Like, Play-Doh is saltier than if you just had like a handful of salt. It's gross. Play-Doh is not recommended. Alright, but like J-Dog, so cream soda is not good, but once again, I'll still have it before root beer. The Polly Pocket pieces hit different though. Bro, those rubber, like the rubber pieces, oh my god. Emmer, so cream soda is a light murderer, but root beer is a serial killer. Okay, I'm down for that. I mean, like, you have to have multiple bodies to be considered a serial killer, and I think you also have to have, like, an MO. But, you know, cream soda is just like you killed, like, 1 or 2 people. My Manga Academia said butterbeer slaps. Well, I'm gonna have to try it at some point. But I don't even, like, where do you even buy that? I feel like you have to buy that at like the old country stores, if you guys know about those. Old country stores, you find some interesting stuff there. What? Have y'all ever tasted a receipt before? On God, actual poison, Hot Dinner Plate says. I don't think I've tasted a receipt before. Bro, that's a whole, like, bro, that's a whole meal. A CVS receipt? It's like this long. It's a whole meal. They can feed you for a while. Let's see. Keeping It Real said creamy peanut butter versus crunchy peanut butter. All right, listen. Also, anyone who's joining, looking for the title of this video, we'll get to that at some point. But right now, I'm just flowing with the chat. We're talking about food. We're talking about snacks. Talking about whatever. So. But Keeping It Real says creamy peanut butter versus crunchy peanut butter. I'm a creamy peanut butter person, although everyone else in my family is crunchy, so we do have both. I'm down for whatever. I just enjoy creamy more. Let's see. Oh, y'all are different. Let's see. Yo, creamy's different. I think creamy was the official. Oh, I got a good one too after I read these. Mountain Dew equals worst soda. That's absolutely wrong. That is just incorrect. Bruh. I get butterbeer from Universal. From Universal Studios? Like do you get the Harry Potter one? I've seen that before. Bro, has anyone here licked a DS cartridge? J-Dog said. Oh, that makes sense. Alright, so here's another one. And some of you guys may have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Some of you guys may be very familiar with what I'm talking about. So there's this thing, alright? How many of you guys eat Kraft mac and cheese? I'm sure there's probably a decent amount of you. But let me know real quick, how many of you guys have eaten Kraft mac and cheese? Just, you know, like the classic box mac and cheese. I'll give it a minute. See how many people. I'm like, it's a staple. It's a classic. And I got a slight issue. Okay, all right. So you guys are pretty familiar. Now, something that I've noticed, which to people who have not eaten both or don't enjoy both or whatever, people who aren't familiar have no idea. But listen, the Kraft mac and cheese, the characters, doesn't matter what characters they are, the character mac and cheese is so much better than the regular mac and cheese that they have. Like it legitimately tastes different. Like it's a different texture, and I think that has a lot to do with it. But it is like the character mac and cheese is so much better. Like, and people will think you're crazy if they don't understand that, because they're like, oh, it's the same thing. It's just characters. Like, oh, you just like the character. Nah, it is straight different, and it tastes so much better. And listen, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about and you guys like mac and cheese, go out to Stop and Shop tomorrow, buy 1 carton of regular mac and cheese, buy 1 carton, and this is the Kraft mac and cheese, 1 carton of regular and 1 carton of characters. Doesn't matter what characters it is, cook both of them the same way, characters gonna slap harder. Just facts. Yo, y'all are crazy. It's not the same. It's not the same, bro. Yo, Trix did used to be the shape of the fruit. What kind of stores you got? I've had ketchup on my mac and cheese before. It's not how I choose to eat it, and I probably haven't had it in like 15 years. But, I mean, at some point, I did when I was a child. Okay, I'm telling you. Yo, Trix Rabbit is in jail right now? Bro, what? Yo, one of the craziest things I saw. Hold up. My Manga Academia. Oh, he sent a super chat. He said, "All right, bro, I gotta head out. I gotta help my mom decorate for Christmas. Been loving the streams, learning life lessons from this. I know now not to eat Play-Doh. Anyways, peace, yo. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you for the $10. That's awesome. Yo, you're a real one for that. And listen, we are giving life lessons here. All right." If you want to follow them, you can follow them. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But yeah, just be careful with root beer. Dang, what were we talking about? Oh, for Trix, bro. So all right, so there was like something going around when they changed that, and they're like, what if because we're not kids anymore and Trix are for kids, that's why we can't see the fruit. That's why we just see circles now. That hit hard. That just hit different. So I don't know. That's just the word of the wise that I have heard. That didn't come from me. Just came from someone I heard. And facts. It's conspiracy theories. Absolutely. All right. Hold on. Crispy said ketchup on mac and cheese is a crime against humanity. Listen, it's incorrect. I agree with you. It's something that you try once, not try once, but you go through maybe a phase or a period when you're younger and you do it. But what is a crime against humanity, and I will stand against this forever, is ketchup on pizza. That's a crime against humanity. And it's a big cultural thing. Like my cousins are from Brazil and it's pretty popular there. And I'm like, no, you don't put ketchup on pizza. And bro, he'll throw that on cheese pizza, he'll throw it on pepperoni pizza. No, like that is not okay. Yo, super chat from Willie, my son. He said, "I only watch Boogie streams, but I'll stop here from time to time to support the channel. Keep up the good content. Keep the good content up, man." Yo, Willie, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. Honestly, I'm trying to, I've taken a lot of not advice, but I used to watch Boogie streams a lot when he was streaming on YouTube, and then when he moved over to Twitch. Just because I always figured about Twitch, I wasn't watching for a little bit, and then I just started to watch again. I think it was a week or two ago, yeah, it's really dope. He's doing the same streams over there. It's just over there, so it's like I don't really. Twitch is just not in my mind, so I don't really think about it as much as I used to. Yeah, I've taken a lot of. What's the word? Not inspiration. I guess kind of inspiration, but I've watched his streams and I've learned how to do some, some of my own stuff and put some streams together. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yes, ketchup is a crime against humanity on pizza. To be honest, I don't really eat ketchup in general that much. Like, if I have some whack French fries, I'll throw some ketchup on it, but that is not very common. Let's see. Kai said I watch a Twitch streamer who raves about banana and curry sauce on pizza. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I've actually never had curry. I've never had curry. I definitely want to try it at some point. I know it's popular in Japan, which I didn't know about until relatively recent. I know it's super popular in India, and I don't know. I've wanted to watch it. Let's see. Willie said, yeah, sadly, Boogie's viewer count was cut by half because of Twitch. Yeah, I mean, it's bound to happen when you switch to a new platform. I think he's been growing pretty decent though, and he's been enjoying it. So I think that's, you know, that's what matters. And I guess you can also see like who your, not like loyal followers. That doesn't sound right, but who your real ones are, I guess, if they're willing to switch over to a whole new platform with you. Personally, I'm gonna be sticking here. You know, I'd love to work out the chat box, which should be like to the right of, well, so it's on this side of the screen, whatever that is for you guys. It's not working right now, but I will at some point have a live chat over there. I just need to figure out a way to get it to work. But that's the only thing that I'd be missing on this platform, and that's more so Streamlabs. It's not really YouTube. If I were to do a ton of gaming, I'd probably switch to Twitch, but I think this is super streamlined for you guys. Like starting the membership stuff instead of like having a Patreon or something on a totally separate platform. I don't know, it's just pretty streamlined, and I enjoy it. I like to see all my my peeps on YouTube. Let's see. Spicy bananas. Attack on Manga said, like, I don't know how people can down ranch. I don't know if you mean by like eat a lot of ranch or not like or like dislike ranch, but ranch is pretty good. Sometimes I put ketchup on my bacon, egg, and cheese. I mean, that's fine. Sandwiches are different. Like, I'm not like, sandwiches don't have rules in my opinion. You can literally put anything you want into a sandwich and it's acceptable in my opinion. Literally anything you want to a sandwich. I had a bomb Brazilian sandwich the other day. If you were in voice chat last night, then you would have heard me talk about it, and I sent a picture in the channel too. But bomb Brazilian burger. Also, someone was talking about pineapple pizza. Pineapple pizza, best pizza. Well, used to be best pizza. Now I think pepperoni is probably my favorite pizza. But yo, pineapple absolutely does go on pizza, and that's just how it is. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, but yo, the flavors contrast each other perfectly. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Damn. He said, Hey Sayer said, are gushers a type of ravioli? Ooh. Ooh. I guess? Not really. I mean, it's not a pasta, but like it has a similar concept to raviolis. But it's not a pasta. Mac and cheese pizza is the best pizza. I've never had mac and cheese pizza. Sounds kind of bomb though. As long as the mac and cheese isn't like dry and stale. Bro, sweet and savory, pineapple pizza, bomb. Nah, mint ice cream. Nah, not a huge fan. I don't like mint chocolate. I don't like mint. Like, I'll have mints, but mint with anything else, I'm just not a huge fan of. Yeah, that's how I kind of see it. Mint chocolate ice cream is like toothpaste flavored ice cream. I mean, listen, people like what they like, and I'm not. I don't bag on people for liking mint chocolate ice cream because, you know, it's pretty popular, but not for me. Thin crust over any crust. I'm dead. Barbecue chicken pizza is really good. Yep. Barbecue chicken pizza is really good. Bro, listen, like, well, here's the thing. If you don't like pineapple, you're not gonna like pineapple pizza. So, you know, I will be a little shocked if you like pineapples, but you don't like pineapple pizza. I would have to imagine most people who don't like pineapple pizza just don't like pineapples. But I mean, if we're talking ice cream, cookies and cream, very good. Cookie dough, chocolate chunk or chocolate whatever in cookie dough, very good. Vanilla's bomb, strawberries bomb, chocolate's good. If you guys were to go to a ice cream shop though, what is your most common order? Like for me, it would be probably a medium strawberry in a cup with chocolate sprinkles. Chocolate and strawberry ice cream, so good. It's basically like if you guys, and some people may think it's kind of weird to put like chocolate sprinkles on strawberry ice cream, but you gotta think about it as like that's what they do with chocolate dipped strawberries. So when you think about it like that, it makes a little more sense. But all right, but like, have y'all had pineapple pizza? You say hand me down said just not on my pizza, but have you had it? Like, or have you just not wanted to even try it? I mean, crispy, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, seriously, I delivered pizza for a couple years and tried pineapple pizza a lot, but it didn't ever click with me. Yeah. And also realize I'm not talking about pineapple and ham. I don't like Hawaiian pizzas actually. I don't like ham on my pizza. So it's just straight pineapple. Pickle ice cream, that sounds wild. You know, athletes will actually drink pickle juice because it has like a ton of electrolytes, like apparently more than even a Gatorade or a Powerade. That's a little too much for me. Not me. Bacon ice cream? Ew. What? That's just not right. Did Haysayer just admit to eating customers' orders? Kai said. I don't know. Kind of? Maybe? Yes? I think he's gonna have to answer that. Okay then. Well, now you know your pizza delivery guys. You know, they gotta sample it. They gotta make sure that they're like delivering the highest of quality pizzas to you guys. So, I mean, it's like when you order McDonald's off Uber Eats, like, they gotta try some of the fries, you know what I mean? If the fries aren't good, maybe they gotta go back and get you some new ones. Rice and beans ice cream and onion ice cream? Bro, where are you getting your ice cream from? Like, you might actually have to call the authorities and get that place shut down. Because that's not okay. That's not okay. Bro said charcoal ice cream. Oh my god. How do you guys like your... It's another, like, random question, but how do you guys like your marshmallows? So if you were to, like, roast marshmallows over a campfire, are you guys, like... Are you guys like normal people and usually have them like nice and golden and just fire looking? Or, and I know there's probably some people here, do y'all like burning your marshmallows? Because some people really enjoy burning their marshmallows, like to the point where they're basically black. And apparently it's a popular thing. Yo, Emerseg set them on fire. Bro, people really do. They'll like, you'll look next to you and your buddy's like has his marshmallow just inflamed, and you're like, bro, you good? He's like, no, that's how I like them. Like, oh, that's not for me. That's not for me. Red Fire said Puerto Rico. It's a small ice cream place that has some of the weirdest flavors in all the USA. That's actually kind of interesting. Huh. Emerson, I don't have the patience to wait. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts, Kai. That is Someone was eating pencil lead earlier. Yeah. Let's see. I like them on fire or golden. Don't discriminate. I mean, really? Nah, golden's the best. I mean, it's one thing if they catch on fire by accident and like you just got to deal with it. But oh god, I think the person who I know who likes root beer and black licorice, like legitimately likes both of them. Like we'll finish in a pack of black licorice within like an hour. I think it's the same person who likes their marshmallows completely burnt. Yeah, I might have to be careful. Pencil lead on pizza, 0 out of 10. Facts. That is facts. Bro, people legitimately enjoy burnt, like super burnt marshmallows. He probably eats paint chips too. Listen, you enjoy what you enjoy. Like, you know, delicacies are delicacies. Hey, yo, real quick though, let me get a quick list of people's favorite sodas. All right, just curious if anyone has like a interesting one or what the most popular one is that people are gonna pick. Yo, what up, One Punch Manga? Hey, appreciate that, Alex. He said, hey man, love the channel, keep doing what you're doing. Hot dinner plate, Coke with lemon. Okay. Okay. It's like when you get a Coke at a restaurant. Wild cherry Pepsi. Okay. 7-Up cherry's a bomb. Mountain Dew and Coke. Yep. Vanilla Coke. A&W root beer. I think y'all are just messing with me now. Like root beer. Don't really drink soda. The only sparkling water I drink is seltzer. Man, I hate seltzer. I hate soda water. I hate seltzer. Solomon said, I finally got a stable job now. I can buy more manga. Yo, that's what's up. That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. Blueberry Fago, bruh. I wonder if that's mixed with anything else. Dr. Cherry Pepper. Yo, Dr. Pepper Cherry is really good. Dr. Pepper was an acquired taste. It took me a long time to realize that it's actually pretty decent. Yo, Cam, it's a whatever channel, bro. You gotta just flow. He said soda water, y'all mean liquid static? Kind of, actually. That's kind of accurate. Sparkling water. That Giselle said sparkling water is just water with attitude, and I don't like it. Okay. And yes, I like Dr. Pepper, but not root beer. Dr. Pepper... I guess you could say Dr. Pepper is like Coke with attitude, because it definitely has an extra kick to it. Code Red Mountain Dew is the best. Bro, you know you're a gamer if you're about that Code Red life. Cam said, I legitimately haven't had a soda in literally years. Just sparkling water, and beer. Interesting. Interesting. Alex said, quick question, how much of your collection have you read? Do you like to purchase as you read, or do you collect and read later? So it depends on where I buy things. So if we're talking about if I'm buying things for retail, I like to what was the first one you said? I like to purchase as I read things. So essentially, let me think, like Blood on the Tracks, Spy Family, Chainsaw Man, any Shuzo Oshimi manga in general, actually. But like any kind of like current stuff that I'm reading, I like to buy and then read immediately. Now, if I'm buying used manga for like really good deals, I'll just buy it to read later because I'm getting a really good deal on it. But yeah, that's kind of how I go about things. I typically just yeah, if I'm buying retail, it's typically as I read and new releases come out. I don't really like to buy retail to read later, if that makes sense. Except for Blade of the Immortal or like other series that I'm missing some volumes. I'll wait till I have all the volumes that are out and then I'll read it. I don't like to read series if I'm missing like middle volumes or whatever. Let's see. Dr. Pepper's gas. Yes, sir. Yo, what's up, Justy? Chillin', buddy. You're just talking about food, drinks, manga, literally everything. G Fuel is the best gummy. Hey, interesting. Do you guys drink G Fuel? I've had it before, and it didn't taste terrible, but it does have a terrible aftertaste, or at least it used to, but it is what it is. Let's see. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then once we come back from this little minute break, we can deep dive into some manga related stuff, some Mangatube related stuff, and give you guys some tips. So be right back. Alrighty, I am back, and also I forgot to mention, but hopefully this view is better. I think that looks maybe a little better. Hopefully this view is better than the other angle I had, just because it was getting way too much of that light back there, and now it's just getting like a little bit. It's a little more centered or whatever. But yeah, let's get into some Mangatube related stuff. Let me just check my notifications real quick. Okay, cool. I don't know how many of you guys are interested in creating channels that are based around manga, but the tips I'm going to give out are stuff that is, I guess, related to Mangatube, but also just related to YouTube in general. And it's a lot of things that people either don't know or kind of skip over. So first thing is, this community is really awesome, and I've said this so many times before, but like even the fact that we have 50 viewers right now, just hanging out and listening to me talk is really awesome. But so something that I've had someone who hit me up on Instagram the other day. Actually, I've had a couple people ask me about this, but it's some people who have anime channels, and they don't, or they're not getting the views that they expected. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm probably gonna make a video like going over, because I probably won't leave this stream public just because I don't want to leave like too many streams on my channel. You know, I want it to be more video heavy when you go to the channel, look at stuff. So I've been leaving my Sunday streams up, but I'll probably just have this one unlisted, so you can go back to it if you save the URL. But I want to make a video talking about like tips and stuff like that, because like I said, there's a lot of stuff that people don't really know. So I'm gonna get into real quick. I'll go over, if you're making anime related content, I would say the one thing you want to do is to find a niche in the anime community and find a community within that niche. So for example, well, first of all, I say this because anime has just blown up. So starting a channel that's just based on anime in general, like all types of different anime, is kind of like starting a channel that's a gaming channel, and it's just all types of gaming. It's gonna be really hard to grow because the top channels are kind of like set, and it took them a while to grow. And now it seems like anime in general, if you're making just general videos, the community is kind of saturated. And it seems like, from my viewpoint, the people who are growing the fastest are ones who usually find a niche or find a community that they're really interested in making videos in. So an example of that would be, you know, if you're doing family-friendly content, it could be like Haikyuu. Haikyuu has a huge following, has a huge YouTube following. There's a bunch of channels that I know that are based off of like Haikyuu, or you could also go like My Hero Academia, or, you know, something like that. And, you know, you don't want to, spend your entire time just making those videos, but at the same time, you want to try to build a community. And if you're doing anime, like, I'm not talking about manga, I'm just talking about anime specifically. I think you want to find something that people are into, like, not trying to force content on people. Find something that people are already into, or something that's really popular, and roll with it and start making really good content. I think, you know, if you're just trying to copy people, then you're probably not going to do as well. But moving into manga, for anyone who is interested in how I started my channel, how, you know, my tips for starting manga channels and stuff like that, I have kind of just a list over here, and I'll go through different things. So let me just read the chat real quick. Yeah, no, Just, yeah, I totally agree. So when we're talking about the title, having manga in the title, wherever it is, usually does really good, because you're trying to get people who are searching for manga hauls or manga collections. Like, I'm sure most of you guys who are in this chat probably watch, and in terms of manga videos, you've probably watched majority manga hauls or manga collections, or at least that's how you started watching manga videos. That's just the content people want, and I would say that's probably obviously the most popular content. And having manga in the title makes it show up in the search bar, obviously, if you're searching for manga collection or whatever. Let me see, Random Minority said, East Coast, you inspired me to make a channel, not gonna lie, but I feel like it'd be trash. I mean, honestly, like, I recommend anyone to start a channel. It's just a matter of, like, you know, a lot of people will have channels, and it's just, you know, it's for fun. And if you want to maybe like integrate yourself into the community more, I think it's a good idea. It's just, you know, if you really want to grow, there's certain certain things to do, which, you know, I'll talk about. But if you're just here to just have some fun or whatever, I think that's like the least stressful way you can make videos and not burn yourself out. Yeah, exactly, Cam. Like, it's just one of those things where, you know, I will say making videos does help get a little closer in the community. Um, Along with being in a Discord, which, you know, obviously it's kind of like, you know, I'm not just like promoting my Discord, but just being in anyone, you know, any Mangatubers Discord, definitely that also really helps. But yeah, so that's the title. And it seems like something that is simple and that, you know, people would always think of. But you know, if, for example, if you make a manga reading log and you don't add manga in the title and you just do like, you know, like a September reading log and it's all manga and it's manga based, that's not going to show up in the search bars like you'd want it to. It's just a simple little thing, but you know, that's it's something people don't really think about. Let me see. One Punch Manga said, "Hey East, are we going to do any gaming this stream?" No, probably not any gaming this stream. Well, actually, for anyone who wants to know, a couple streams I have planned, and let me know what you guys think in the live chat. And then I'll continue this in a minute. But a couple streams I have planned are a gaming stream. It's we're gonna be playing, and I have to set this up with other manga tubers, or just other people in general, but we're gonna be playing what's the name? Oh, Jackbox? Jackbox? I think Jackbox. I think it's called Jackbox. It's party games, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's super easy to play. Just the host needs like a console or a computer to start it, and then everyone else plays on their phones. But if you guys have ever watched that or played the Jackbox party games, it's really, really fun. And it also includes viewers, so like you guys can join even if you're not playing, because I think there's only like 8 people. Even if you guys aren't playing in the lobby, you can still join as a viewer and like vote and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. And then we're also gonna be doing a stream where I react to my old videos, and not like on this channel, like my original channel. I have some videos up where I reviewed like sneakers and stuff and clothing and whatnot. So we're gonna be looking at those videos during a stream. Those videos are back from, and if you guys are on my Discord, you would have seen some photos, but those streams were back from 2012, I think 2012 or 2013. I think it was in the 9th grade. One Punch Manga, yeah, you know, for sure. There'll probably be different lobbies, so we can do a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna be reviewing my old videos. It's gonna be super funny because if you guys see, I don't know if I can show you guys a photo. Let me see. Let's see. If I can find a photo real quick, I'll try to post it on stream. It's somewhere in here. I'm just looking on Discord. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Just need to scroll up through all this. Okay, here we go. Let me just see how I can. I think this will work. So hopefully you guys should be able to see that, but this is a screenshot from my video on my old channel, my original channel, where I'm, like I said, I think I'm in the 9th grade. So long time ago, it's like 2012. Let me see. Hopefully you guys were able to see that. And I think it'd be really funny to go back and take a look at those. So that's one. So that's two different streams right there. The gaming stream, the reacting stream. I also want to talk about, which I might do in this stream actually, talk about some underrated or overrated manga. because I do actually have some Instagram polls that or like Instagram stuff, stories, where I asked you guys like, what's a manga you dislike, what's a manga that you think is underrated. I think it'd be pretty cool to go through those. There might have been one or two other ideas, but we'll probably be going through those in December, some Friday or Saturday streams, and then we have at least 4 more Sunday streams where we go over all the Right Stuff sales and what I think about them. Yeah, no, it's gonna be kind of brutal going through the reaction videos or the reaction stream, but I think you guys would really like it. Yeah, I think you guys would really like it. But yeah, if you guys any other ideas, we might be doing another manga stream sometime soon. I don't know if that game's dead yet, but if we get some people who want to do that. Also, we can do a lot of stuff, like a lot of gaming stuff off stream too. Just you know, if we have a group of people who want to do some stuff in Discord, we could definitely set something up, and it doesn't have to be on stream if you guys just want to play. But yeah, there might have been 1 or 2 other ideas. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I did ask for ideas a couple weeks ago or a month ago, for like stream stuff, and I got a bunch of them, and I just screenshotted them. So I'm also gonna go through those. Yeah, if you guys have any ideas, you can also leave it down in the chat. You guys are more than welcome to do that. Also, just wanted to go over something else when like talking about channels and stuff like that. A lot of people think that, you know, starting a channel is kind of scary or whatever. And it is like, it is a little nerve-wracking, but at the same time, if we're talking about manga channels, there's a lot of manga channels that are doing really, really well, where the person doesn't even show their face. If you look at channels like, I think his channel name is the Manga Sloth, or he's a sloth that reads manga. And he wears a sloth mask, and he's really funny, but he doesn't show his face, so you know, he's like, it's totally comfortable. Some other channels, like Mixed Manga, has 2.3k subs, has never been in front of the camera. Manga Unboxed was in front of the camera for like a stream, but other than that, he's been behind the camera. So you can totally, and the big one, Insidious Swede, has some of the most subs, and he's always behind the camera in his videos. He hasn't made a video in a long time, but he's always behind the camera in his videos. So, I mean, you know, you could totally do. Mangatama she's actually been in front of the camera for her videos. I think when she started making them, she was behind them. But I'm pretty sure she's been in front for a couple of the newer videos. Yeah, Manga Sloth. Let me make sure I have his actual channel name, and I'm not butchering it. Yeah, no, it's the Manga Sloth. 1.13k subs. He just made a video today. Let's see. Yeah, he gets a lot of views. It's kind of crazy, actually. He gets a lot of views. Really, really cool. It's a really cool concept too. Like, I haven't seen anyone else who reviews manga in a mask. It's definitely super unique, and it also kind of it creates a community in itself that I think is really cool. Yeah, Mangatama's videos are very, what's the word? Very like Tumblr and Visco in terms of just aesthetically pleasing and super super chill. Even down to the way that she titles her videos and the thumbnails and the filters and stuff over the videos, the transitions, very very chill. And her videos get really really good views, which I mean shows to, you know, the type of content that people like. Cam said, there are things you can do to improve your chances at channel growth, but really everyone is at the mercy of algorithm. I mean, yes, but there's a lot of things that people don't do that people need to do if they want to grow. Like if you don't, like if you're not worried about growth, which is totally cool. Like if you're just making videos to make videos, which I feel like a lot of people do, like most people probably do, that, you know, then you don't have to really stress about this. But if you really want to grow and you're not growing and you're not doing a couple things specifically, then I would recommend trying these things out and then seeing how it goes. So just something really big that people don't do is take advantage of tags. Video tags are huge, like really really big, and YouTube tries to play it off like video tags aren't that big, but they are really really big. Like if you're making manga videos and you're trying to grow and you don't have certain tags like manga, it doesn't matter what the video, if it's manga related at all, you need certain tags if you want to grow and try to get the most views you can. So tags like manga, manga unboxing, manga collection, manga pickup, manga haul, what's some other big ones? Manga collections, I think, so those are the universal tags that anyone who makes any type of manga videos should have, because those are the YouTube searches that when people are watching manga videos, like those are what people are searching for. And you're hoping, like say you do a review or something, you're hoping that someone searches for manga haul, and as they're scrolling, they see, you know, your review of, you know, maybe, you know, insert any random manga title, and your thumbnail and your title interests them enough to click on your video instead of making a manga haul, or your video gets put into the recommended section to the right of maybe a manga haul or something. And you know, it's not something you have to do, you know, if you're just, you know, like once again, if you're just happy and content with the way you're doing it, this, you know, my advice is just for people who want to test out new things and try to, you know, maybe grow a little more, just because, you know, I've seen how things work, in terms of like the back end, and tags are really really big, and I feel bad because a lot of people will, not a lot of people, but certain people will hit me up and will kind of be concerned because their channel's not growing, and they're people who, you know, make good content, make really good videos, and then I ask them to screenshot and like send me a picture of their tags, and they'll just be like a couple things in it, and you know, I'll explain to them like, you know, one of the reasons why is because, you know, more people search for manga hauls and manga collections than, you know, any manga review just about, except for maybe something super popular that just came out, like if you made a review on Chainsaw Man or Spy X Family when it just came out, or as it's getting super popular, that might be a different story. But in general with the manga community, you want to try to get people to stray away from watching a manga haul or a manga collection that they're searching for and click on your video. So you have to try to sell them with your title and with your thumbnail, and just, you know, you just be honest, but you try to gain their attention, which is kind of tough to do. But you know, like I said, there's certain key things that you can do to try to get that. And you know, like I said, with behind or in front of the channel, you know, certain people do better behind camera and certain people do better in front of cameras. And you know, it is what it is. It seems like the more, I don't know, it's typically pretty random. And it doesn't seem like people really mind whether you're in front or behind, like, or it seems like people don't really mind if you're behind the camera and you're just doing hauls or collections or reviews. You know, like I said, like I was talking about, there's really big channels that have that. Let me see. Cam said, one thing I dislike about the manga community, which I get because most views, is only talking about the most popular series. I would much prefer to hear someone talk about something underground. Yeah, I mean, I try to do that, but at the same time, all right, so the issue with underground manga is if a manga is really underground, it's not printed in English. And if you're talking about a manga that's not printed in English, it's going to probably influence people to read scans, which is not really, it's looked down upon, obviously, in the manga community, or in the, you know, Mangatube community. So, and that's just a tough thing, you know. That's how I view that. I try to give recommendation videos on stuff that people don't know as much about. Like I have a video that I'm sending to Boogie Snacks because he's doing a collab, and the recommendations that I pick, which I can't remember all of them, it's 3, but like one of them, which I've told you guys before, but I probably haven't talked about in a while, is Real Account. Like Real Account is a manga that is not talked about enough, and it's so good. Everyone who I recommend it really likes it, but it's just, it doesn't have an anime, and it's just not as talked about as stuff with anime or just stuff that's more mainstream. But no, I totally get what you mean. It's just it's tough because, you know, if you're doing underground stuff, like I said, it's typically because you're reading it through scans, or, you know, sometimes stuff is translated and you can buy it digitally. But yeah. So Amy Down said, how often do you reread your manga, if at all? To be honest, the only time I reread is if I got, so basically if I'm catching up on a series and I don't know what happened, because I just forget, because it's been a while since I've read the other part, that's when I'll reread. Other than that, I don't really reread that often at all, just because there's so much more stuff that I want to read for the first time. That yeah, so I don't really typically reread too much stuff right now. It's nice, obviously, always having the option to, but typically there's a new series that I want to jump on right away after I finish. Let's see. Beak said, J-Dog got me into Hamoud manga, bruh. He's not even here. This man's not even here. He said, what did he say in the chat? He said he had work to do, which means homework, because this man's be doing his homework on a Friday night, like the good scholar he is. Bro. Let's see. Cam said, I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but you just kind of run out of original thoughts to say after the 1000th Vinland Saga and Berserk review, if you catch my drift. Yeah, no, man, I totally get that, and that's why I kind of don't review that much anymore. If I review something, it'll just be because I think it deserves a review, and I don't think, you know, I just really want to give my opinion on it. Like Vinland Saga, I'm not, you know, I wouldn't talk about. Berserk, I just made my video on Berserk because it was more of a impression and opinions more than a review, because I just left my opinions of the Golden Age arc, which just like blew me away, obviously. But I feel like every channel needs to have at least one Berserk video, just so people you know, people always want to talk about Berserk. People always want to ask, like, oh, have you read Berserk? Have you read the Golden Age arc? Like, what do you think of it? So instead of having to like create all these different text about the same thing, you can just link people to the video, and yeah, I give a very good opinion of it on that. Bearded Otaku says, I will say more stuff is getting translated nowadays. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Viz just got some huge series coming out this summer, so I am really, really looking forward to that. I'm Not Cold says, I gotta go. This is the first stream I've been to. I'll definitely come by for the next one. Yo, appreciate it, man. Next stream is this Sunday. It's gonna be our typical reviewing Right Stuff's sale, going over everything that's on sale, my opinions on it, and probably covering some stuff that's gonna be next week. And just talking about what people bought too, because man, the Right Stuff is making some serious money off of the community, which I mean, like, in a good way, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy. Random Minority said, East Coast, thanks to you, I have a manga spending problem. LOL. All right. I mean, listen, as long as you're buying good manga, we're okay. And oh, what did I think Dom said in my Discord in main chat, he said someone earlier, like literally just a couple hours ago, was saying whether they should get like Hell's Paradise or Ajin, and someone else commented, oh, like you should get both. And then Dom said, if you're not in debt because of your manga buying your manga spending habits, then you're not doing it right. So you guys can have your opinion on that. Let's see. Cam said at a certain point everything gets recycled. Yeah, everything does get recycled. But the other thing is too, and I'll say this, like, especially right now, there's so many new people who are entering the community every single day, and you can make a new Berserk video and there will always be at least one person who views it who has never watched any other Berserk video. So as crazy as that sounds, with all the Berserk videos and all the Vinland Saga videos, there'll still be at least one person who comments who doesn't really know about the series, because they're literally brand new, like every single day. It's insane. So, you know, that's a reason why people will make those videos also. You know, like, and also like a series like Berserk is something that it brings out like a certain, what's the word? It's a certain emotion or feeling that people really, really want to see your opinion on. So, you know, reviews are one thing, but impression videos are also, in my opinion, or reaction videos are totally different. Like, for example, the Flowers of Evil have been out for a long time, and a lot of people know about the Flowers of Evil, but I've had so many people who want me to make a the Flowers of Evil impression and like my reaction and opinion on it. And you would think with a series that has been out that long, you know, that wouldn't be the case. But the Flowers of Evil is just such a psychological manga that like it brings out different things in people, and people feel so many different ways about it. So I think that's a better example of a manga that, although it has been around a lot, although there has been a lot of videos on it, people still want to see opinions, you know, personal opinions on it. And it's a fantastic manga, by the way, and at least in my opinion, I think it's really good. Let me see. Random Minority said, once I finish Rent a Girlfriend and Vagabond, I'm hopping on Berserk ASAP. Berserk's so good. The deluxe editions are also really good, so you don't have to worry about getting the singles if you don't want to. That's probably super expensive to be able to collect those, unless you get them used. The deluxe editions are really, really nice. KO Moon said, do you prefer to collect long-running manga or shorter manga series? For example, Naruto equals too many volumes, Toradora equals shorter series. I don't have a preference. I don't really care. If I collect long-running series, I will usually hold out as long as I physically can to try to get it used. because I've saved so much money on buying really large series used for fantastic prices. If it's a short series like Oshimi series, you know, I don't mind collecting 10 volumes for, you know, not a crazy used manga price. You know, like I'll get them off Right Stuff or something for, you know, less in retail, but even at retail, I'm not like totally against, just because it is a shorter series. 10 volumes I consider a pretty short series. And I also really like his volumes, so I don't know. Cam said, bro, I really can't justify getting Ajin. It's just too expensive for a slim and small volume. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately it is smaller. I would say, you know, depending on the price you get it at, like, I was able to collect the second half of Ajin for a crazy low price that I didn't mind paying at all. They're going on sale on Right Stuff next week, so I don't know how much they're going to sell them for, but, you know, I think if they're for a pretty good price, I recommend everyone to get into it if you want to. It's just buying them for like full retail is way too expensive. Most things at that price are just way too expensive, but amazing series. Hey Sayer said, can't wait to see your thoughts on Ice Shield 21. Yep, that's a series I'm going to be starting soon. There's so many things in my collection right now that I want to read. And it's tough deciding what to read next. DT said, Right Stuff CEO did a recent interview with A&N. He said it was their best year ever and that they've had Christmas level sales since March. Totally makes sense. Jesus. Totally makes sense. The manga community has absolutely exploded since March, since COVID. More people have been at home, more people have been reading. Also, Mangatube has gotten really popular, and opinions on Mangatube and stuff like that really end up influencing people's choices on series to buy, which is a great thing. You know, being able to see people's opinions in a video, I think is really awesome. And then also just, you know, the advertising that Right Stuff gets from people who make videos is also really huge. So the fact that more people are watching manga videos from, you know, starting in March, and the fact that more people are creating manga videos, and let's be honest, a lot of like unboxing and stuff are from Right Stuff. So I'm sure Amazon would have the same exact reaction if someone sat down. I mean, they don't look at, you know, sales like that, but if they were to look at manga sales, I'm sure they've spiked. Let's see. Jake said, after so many review videos, I'm trying to stray away from reviews and do more unique videos. Yeah, I mean, I feel like reviews are kind of, people say it's sometimes like the basis of Mangatube. And I think that's true, but I also think that the videos that do the best, and I've said this, but the videos that statistically do the best are hauls and collections. But there's also been a new branching out, which have to do with reorganization videos, shopping vlog videos, like going in person doing stuff. And then also I've noticed that, like you said, unique videos. The thing with unique videos is, and it's really unfortunate, but unique, like super unique videos within the, I'll say more anime community, because I've seen more through the anime community, usually go one of two ways. Either they do, like, statistically they do worse than you expected. Unfortunately, like, there's just not enough traction. Like, the video can be great and people can really enjoy it, but for whatever reason YouTube doesn't pump it out and put it in front of enough people. Or the video can explode, which is kind of crazy, because if you look at YouTube, like, all you need is one video to do incredible, and you never know how how it's gonna go. Like, it could be all YouTube YouTube algorithm with a decent title and a decent thumbnail, and next thing you know, you could wake up the next day with like 25,000 views, or like over a week you'd have 20,000 views, and the rest of the videos you upload may only have a couple hundred or 1,000 views, but that one video, which once it hits a certain amount of views, it'll just start being more and more recommended to people. It's kind of like a downhill type thing, and it just keeps gaining traction. Like, that one video can pump out so many subscribers, it's insane. Like, hold on, let me see. Mixed Manga has a video that has like an awesome amount of views. Well, I mean, well, yeah, for his channel, for having 2.3 thousand subs. Let me see if I can figure it out. So yeah, he's a manga haul with 38,000 views that he uploaded. It was 5 months ago, but even over the span of that, like 38,000 views is enough to like really not just kickstart your channel, but like keep it going. It's really crazy. And then Mangatama, dude, Mangatama has a couple insanely high view counted videos. She has 16k subs, which like flew in. Like, they came in so fast. She has let me see. So she has 2 videos. One is a shopping video at Barnes & Noble's with 152,000 views. And then the other one is a organized manga shelf with me with 148,000 views. That's crazy. Over 100,000 views for any manga video, unless it's like a anime, like a really huge anime channel that makes anime videos and they just like put up a manga video. That's that's different. Like Joey the Anime Man, who does he does all types of videos, but like if he does a manga video, obviously you expect that to do crazy in numbers. But for a manga, like a straight manga channel like hers, to get over 100,000 views is insane. And the crazier thing is too, for anyone who's still here who has a manga channel, is, and like I said, if you're just looking to chill out and just have a channel and have fun, totally get it. But if you're looking to like grow and expand, the fact that you can go to Mangatama's channel and see that she has over 100,000 views means that there is 150,000 people who are willing to sit down and watch a manga related video. Now, obviously her videos are awesome and fantastic, and like the vibe is different than other people's channels, but the fact that there's 150,000 people who are willing to watch a manga related video, like, that should give you enough motivation to have fun and make some videos. And hey, maybe one day, you have a video that does really good. I'm not expecting to have a video that gets over 100,000 views, but if it ever happens, I'd be hyped. I'd be super excited. And just knowing that the possibility is there is very cool. It's just, the one thing that I do say to people who make videos and stuff like that is, like, don't compare yourself to other channels, especially channels that, like, because the thing is, like, people grow at totally different rates. So if you compare yourself to another channel, and maybe that channel has the same amount of subscribers as you, and then that channel starts doing really well, maybe you're doing well but you're not growing quite as fast, it can definitely be demotivating. So you got to be careful with that. It's one thing to enjoy other people's channels, but just try not to become too focused on, like, statistically comparing yourself, because people have all totally different content. It's all totally different personalities. Like, if I were to beat myself up because I don't have 100,000 views on my channel, it wouldn't make any sense. Like, we have totally, yes, we both make manga videos, but like I said, her videos are on like a whole nother vibe level that I don't have. So I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm enjoying the road that I'm taking. And like I said, if something like that ever happens, is awesome. But you don't go into expecting it, but knowing that it's possible is pretty cool. Let's see, chat. Yo, what up, my manga? Welcome back, bro. Just finished decorating. It looks epic. Yo, I'm excited to see it. When's the next video coming out? Dang, that's a lot of views. Yeah, man, she kills it. She kills it, and YouTube knows it, and YouTube pumped her video. I'm curious, like, what her impressions are for that video, or for those two videos. Cause man, YouTube knew what was up with that. Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, French Toast, what's up, man? Can't stay for long. Hey, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Yeah, Mangatube is like manga ASMR. Honestly, not like legit ASMR, but that kind of vibe. Let's see. Yo, what's up, Quinn? Or Kyn. I imagine that's how you pronounce it. Yes, big three of manga YouTube. Attack on manga. Let's see. Also notice only 3 guys are active on the server. Let's see. Playing Madden 13. Bro, what console are you playing Madden 13 on? We're gonna have Madden, best Madden. Madden 08. I think that was the best Madden. I think Madden 08 had the Patriots with Randy Moss, where you could literally just tap circle and you wouldn't be able to guard him. Let's see. Channel wise, although reviews and other videos don't do the best, you should diversify. Because I don't want to see hauls. I want to develop intimate relationships with YouTubers and viewers and hear the takes. Yeah, no, I totally agree, and that's why I've actually started doing the shop with me videos like in person, because I feel like it brings out more of people's personalities, I guess. And I also just really enjoy making them. And I know like it's typical to go to Barnes and Nobles, but like the next one I release, I go to a bunch of new stores. Like I actually travel up to a whole nother state. And I had a lot, like I also have a lot of fun making those videos. And you know, if I don't have fun making a video, then I don't really want to make a video, if that makes sense. And also people really like those videos, so it's also kind of cool because hauls, and I'll let you guys know on a bro, One Punch Manga, bro, that man's straight lying. But so I'll let you guys know on a little secret, not secret, but some people know about it, some people know, but manga shopping videos are really cool because manga hauls, like the best, not that, but usually the most popular manga hauls are the ones with like a ton of manga, which if you buy it used is sustainable, but if you don't buy it used is super expensive and not super sustainable. So the manga shopping videos, like when you go out and you show the stores and you show up a couple pickups, is much more sustainable because you don't have to spend as much money. And I really like that. I like showing off the stores. I like showing off what they have. And then in those videos, like all I have to do is just show you guys a couple things I bought. Sometimes it's only 1 or 2 volumes, and you know, it's not a type of video that demands a lot of manga to be shown or bought. It's just the fact that a lot of people aren't able to go out to stores right now. You know, even like, especially in like the UK, which I think is on a whole another lockdown. Those videos I think are just, they're just kind of fun to watch, and I enjoy watching them, and that's why, you know, I also enjoy making them. But yeah, I think it's just a very relevant video to 2020. Bro, J-Dog. My man doing his homework on Fridays. Too studious out here. Let's see. Yo, J-Dog, I told Beak to send us signals if he needs help. Just send out like the bat symbol or something like that. My Manga Academia said, I feel like Mangatubers also grow at different rates. For example, some people get like 100 subscribers in a week, and then others get 10 subs in a week. Yeah, no, that's exactly how it is, and that's why the most fun you can have, like making videos, is to once again not compare yourself to other people's channels, because, and I say this like a lot too, because if you're looking at someone who's older and someone who's younger, like people have, you know, people like full-grown adults with full-time jobs. Like me, like I have a full-time job, so I'm able to afford things that someone who's in high school or whatever doesn't have the same luxury. You know what I mean? So obviously, you know, it would be expected if I, you know, buy manga that I would probably buy, you know, a little more than the other person. So the fact that, you know, you have any growth at all is a good thing. And you just gotta look at, you know, you gotta look at the small things and just be happy, like I said, that you have any growth at all. Because YouTube is not an easy platform to grow on, and that's why I love YouTube. And I don't mean to bag on like Instagram, but Instagram is a lot easier to grow on and manipulate. I won't get into the manipulation, but there's like so many people do stuff on Instagram where, you know, you look at their follower count and they have, you know, over 1,000 followers, but then you look at how many people they're following, and they're following like 1,500 like people, which is absurd in itself. Just like you can't keep track of that. But there's nothing on YouTube like that, and that's why I like the natural growth, and I like the challenge of growing on YouTube. And I know it's easy for me to say, you know, because I have 3K followers, but you know, I didn't just start with this, you know. I was making videos, and you look at my oldest videos, and you know, I'd get like 30 views in the first like couple weeks of making those videos. And it's just, you know, it takes time and it's a challenge, but you know, I have more pride over gaining 10 subscribers in a week than gaining 10 followers in like 48 hours on Instagram. I don't know, it's just it doesn't feel the same. Let's see. Plus I feel like I'm interacting with real people on YouTube, where as Instagram, like you never know what, like if people are bots or, you know, whatever other crap there is on there. Not that I'm bagging, you know, once again, I'm not trying to bag on Instagram or people with a lot of followers. I love Instagram, but you know, it is 100% easier to grow on there. Same thing with like TikTok. Twitter's a little different, but let's see. Unbox got a 500. Yeah, no, man's growing. Random Minority, are you working right now? Oh yeah, he said he's working. Oof. Let's see. My tuition robbed me of my coins. Facts. Robbed you of your doubloons. Have no more doubloons. So sad. Hey, what's up, Bree? Said, gotta make videos for yourself since YouTube algorithm. Yeah, you make videos that you enjoy making. You make videos that you think other people are gonna enjoy making, and you just try to hope it works out. You know, I've listed off some small things that I think everyone should be doing. That takes no effort at all. It's just trying to help boost yourself in the algorithm. And like I said, I'll make a specific video for that. I don't want to drag you guys through all of that, because I know some of you guys don't have channels, aren't planning on making channels, so it's a lot of irrelevant information for you guys. But I'll make a specific video talking about that and people who want to watch that and maybe, you know, try to help themselves, I guess. Let's see. Harry said, have you read Slam Dunk? No, I haven't, because it's so difficult to get your hands on a full series or full set. So they reprinted Slam Dunk in Japan, so I'm hoping that they reprint it soon in the US. Viz has to know that everyone wants Slam Dunk, and with Haikyuu doing as well as it did, Slam Dunk they wouldn't be able to keep up with stock. Jake the Pog said, I started with gaming montages on an account named BleachDrinker666. That's so toxic. That is such a toxic username. Jesus Christ. That's funny though. But yeah, I mean, I've made videos on, I've done sneakers and clothing, and I've done sports edits. I've done gaming videos. And then I've gone back to sneakers and clothing, and I did that for a long time, and that's where I learned how to basically how to make videos and how to do stuff like this and kind of grow the way I have. So that channel really helped with what I'm doing right now. And but yeah, I mean, like, once I probably won't put up like my actual original channel, but I mean, I think I probably have like less than 100 subscribers on that, and I made a ton of videos on there. And I just, you know, enjoyed making videos, and that was like back in 2013. Let's see. Bree said, also, I might have missed this, but what kind of work do you do? I work in, without being, so I work in real estate. I do stuff with real estate. I do stuff with mortgages. Yeah, so like financial type stuff. Let's see. Think about starting a channel. Creating a manga channel is hard. I don't buy. Yeah, I mean, Mama Luigi, it's, you know, that's the thing, is you have to, when you start a channel, you have to overcome your fear of not being able to grow fast. Because once you accept that you're making videos because you want to make videos, you're gonna enjoy your time. You know, if you focus on statistics and how fast you're growing, you're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna burn yourself out. You're gonna make 5 videos and then never make a video again. And I really hate to see that. You can tell when you watch people's videos, the people who are having a good time and just enjoying making videos and the process of giving people content. You know, whether or not you make videos on super popular topics, you know, that's irrelevant for starting a channel, in my opinion, because it's going to take a while to grow regardless. You know, getting your first, I would say, your first 500 subscribers, I think, is the hardest part of YouTube. Once you surpass 500 subscribers, things start moving faster. Once you pass 1,000 subscribers, things start rolling really quickly, as long as you continue being consistent. You know, the first 50 subscribers is hard. You know, first 50, first 100 subscribers is really hard because you have no fan base, not fan base, but you have no base. You are literally putting yourself out there and trying to grab the attention of anyone and everyone. And it's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. And that's why I love YouTube, because it is, like I said, it's so satisfying just getting one subscriber. Like, one subscriber on YouTube versus one follower on Instagram, they don't even compare. Like, I don't know. I love YouTube. I love the grind of it. Yeah, One Punch Manga. We're gonna talk once you go back to that store for sure. That store was wild. Let's see. My Manga Academia said, "This is my first ever channel." That's really good, man. For your first channel, where you're at right now is really, really good. Like I said, my first channel was, I don't even think I have 100 subscribers. It took me, and then it took me years and years and years and years before I was able to get a channel with a decent amount of subscribers. It looks like, on this channel, it looks like things were relatively easy for me. But once again, I've been making videos since 2013, and I have a lot of experience doing these. And I also already have, I already had a camera, I already had lights, I already had the experience of being in front of a camera. So that kind of helped boost some production quality, I guess you could say. And so I started this channel with an edge that other people didn't have. So that's another reason why I am growing a little faster than your typical accounts. Like I said, and also the experience of being in front of the camera once again really helped, because it is very difficult to get used to. A Hot Dinner Plate said, "Before I bounce, when are you setting up that PO box?" I don't know. I have to see if, I don't know. I have to get some more details on it, but that would definitely be really interesting. Attack on Manga said, "Aren't you also a football coach?" I am. Unfortunately, there was no football this year though, but hopefully next year. But yeah, PO box hopefully coming soon. A little worried on the series that I'm gonna be getting sent by certain people, but I guess it makes for content. Jake said, "Making videos for growth isn't really fun, to be honest. It's just stressful. It's really stressful. I've already covered this, but make videos that you enjoy making, and make videos that you think other people enjoy making, and and don't compare yourself to other channels. That's how you do stuff stress free." Sir Drift said, "I like the manga tuber community. I miss when gaming and anime were small communities. It has a charm to it." Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, for example, the fact that, I recognize most of you guys' names I recognize, and the fact that I can see your names commenting on other people's manga channels or manga videos is like crazy, because you go to the gaming community, and if you have a channel there, like, your viewers, you're probably not going to see them commenting on other video game channels that you watch, and it's just it's really neat. It's really neat. Let's see. Bro, never, Kai. God. Let's see. J-Dog said, "Being a younger creator that gives a lot of hot takes and analytical takes is hard to sort of convince myself to do a face reveal, because I feel that nobody will take me seriously." So my opinion on that, and I've told Unbox this before, I think I've told Unbox this, but my opinion on face reveals are, even if you don't do a video in front of the camera for every single video, even if the majority of your videos are behind the camera, I think that face reveals are good just because, for certain people, because people can, it just feels a little more personal. Like, people can connect a little better. If you're, it's kind of hard to connect with a person, I guess, if you're a subscriber and the person is behind the camera. I mean, I don't know. You guys can always leave your opinions in here of what you guys think of that. But I feel like, as long as, I don't know, because the manga community is funny because of the huge variations in the ages of people who watch. Like, there's gonna be people who associate with you more because they realize, oh, like, this person's my age, and then there probably will be a little, like, some people who are like, see you and maybe disassociate a little more because they're older. But to be honest, like, you hear someone's voice and you pretty much know, like, okay, this person is probably in this age category, this was, this person's probably in this one. I think, once people get in like their late 20s, I think it's probably harder to tell how old a person is if they're not in front of the camera. But yeah, I don't know. I think you guys are probably gonna have a better opinion on that. But I mean, the way that I do it is hopefully people will associate things better with me, associate my videos better, and just feel like a little more comfortable, if that makes sense. I think just the fact that people know what I look like is comfortable. But I don't know. You guys can, I guess, leave your opinion on that. Let's see. An architect said, when I started doing videos in August, I had 46 subs. From back when I used to make videos sporadically, it took me about 2 months to reach 100 subscribers. Yeah, and the other thing too is, and this isn't always true, but people, if you make videos sporadically and not consistently, you're just not going to grow as much. And some people don't have like the option to make videos consistently, so it is what it is. But I will say you'll have more of a chance to grow if you want to, if you're able to do it even semi-consistently. Like, the biggest things that hurt a channel are breaks, which is kind of crazy because obviously people need breaks. Like, breaks are very important, especially if you're like in a place where mental health is becoming a problem, and just keeping up with all this stuff, and just YouTube in general. Like, breaks are absolutely needed. But at the same time, if there's a lack of new videos coming if you take breaks, so just naturally it makes sense if there's going to be a lack of growth. So you just have to be prepared for that. If you take a break, just realize there's gonna be a lack of growth, but you're doing it for a reason. And to not like get down on yourself even more when you come back and you realize, oh, views aren't maybe the same as when you took that break. Let's see. I gotta catch up. One Punch Manga said, "Hey East, why did you choose that name?" Honestly, I have a really tough time thinking of like channel names or account names, and I just thought this would be a pretty good one, and I've really liked it so far. It's worked out really well. Let's see. Yeah, my Manga Academia, that's 100% true. The more that you are in front of the camera, the more comfortable you get, and you can clearly see that in someone's videos over time. And once again, you don't have to be in front of the camera like that. That's not necessary for these types of videos, even for growth. But yeah, being in front of the camera, it does take some time to get used to. And your first couple of videos aren't going to be the best. But, just in general, I actually like seeing improvement over time for people's channels. I think it shows that people actually care about improving their quality. Which I know is a whole nother topic that was like highly debated, at some point in the manga community, maybe a year or two ago. But personally, I like seeing quality, and quality is not a hard thing to do with these channels. Like, you can put in absolutely minimal effort and have a quality video, as long as you have a phone that takes decent video. So like most iPhones that are the iPhone 7 Plus, or like relatively newer Androids, you can literally use a phone. You can buy a light off Amazon for pretty cheap, and if you're buying manga anyways, maybe not buy a couple volumes per month and get a half decent light off Amazon for like $40, and then or natural light. If you can find a place with natural light, it's free. It's in your house. That's always best. And then you don't even need a tripod. Like, a lot of my videos, not on this channel, but on my other channels, like I used to stack up sneaker boxes or you know, people will have the craziest rigged tripods and still make like fantastic quality videos. It really doesn't take that much effort. If it, as long as you have a half decent phone, you know, if you don't have a great phone, there's not much you can do. But lighting is also very key. Like, you don't need a crazy camera. My camera is kind of expensive, but I had that camera before I started this channel. I was doing a bunch of photography and stuff. And I wouldn't recommend spending a lot of money on a camera until like you're really serious about this and maybe making some money from it. But yeah, lighting and just recording with your phone is you're good. you're good as long as you can do those things. My Manga Academia said, "What if someone made a YouTube channel named West Coast Manga and just praised the girl on the shore?" My Manga Academia, you probably missed the Discord thread because J-Dog has claimed himself as West Coast Manga before, as well as we've gotten South Coast Manga, we've gotten Europe Coast Manga. There's been a lot of variations in the Discord. Let's see. Yeah, no, the Discord went wild a couple times. Let's see. Trickster said, "What camera do you use?" I use a Canon 80D, which is a pretty expensive camera. But once again, like, I had this way before I started doing this. I was doing a lot of sports photography with that. Once again, I would not go out and spend a ton of money on some crazy camera when you're not even sure if like YouTube is going to be for you. I'd hate for that to happen. Bro, that's facts, guy. People think I'm way older than I am. And then like if I'm fully shaved, I'm like 18. Jake said, "My upload schedule is insane. I kind of post way too much. LOL, probably lowering it soon, but still." Yeah, Jake, I mean, I went every single day for a while on my channel, maybe like 2-3 weeks when I started. And then I also had a lot of free time. It was quarantine, like full quarantine. And then I set it to once every 2 days. And now it's like once every couple days. I think, you know, when you start a channel, you want to try to get as much content out as possible because, like I said, YouTube only needs to promote one video and it can make your channel. So having more content out gives you more of an opportunity for that. But at the same time, if you're pumping out that kind of content like I was doing, like impressions, reviews, whatever, it's not always the best stuff. Sometimes it's just getting, you know, trying to get stuff out there, which isn't great. But yeah. Let's see. Yo, J-Dog, how do you feel about unbanning Mem? What's your opinion on that? Let's see. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but Australia is a wild territory. Bruh. That's all you need, Leonard. Scuff setups, but quality vids. Like, I'm telling you, like, the tripods I used to come up with like sneaker boxes and books and literally anything I could possibly find, it works. It really, really works. Or now you can buy super cheap tripods. Let's see. Yeah, the N-Architect, I would, before buying any type of camera, I highly recommend you guys buy a decent video light. You see that ring light back there? I think that one's actually kind of expensive, but you can buy a ring light, you can buy a box light, literally anything, and see what your videos look like now that you have that light, and then decide, do you really need a camera? Because the answer is probably no. The lighting is so key for videos. especially if you can get natural light, like from a window or something, your videos are gonna be amazing. I'm telling you that right now. But yeah. Cam said, to me, scripted videos don't sound natural, but I know some people like to write down all their thoughts and such. Yeah, I don't script videos, but if I were to do like something super analytical, maybe I'd script a video, but it's just, I don't have the time to spend on that, honestly. I'd rather things just come off the dome and edit them. Mid-coast manga. Actually, that sounds... Mid-coast manga sounds, doesn't sound good. Mid is usually not a popular term or a good term, positive term. Middle East Coast manga, yes sir. My vids have been very comedy based. And for my newest one, I was just stormed to film it. Low skeleton mask on, bruh. A skeleton mask though. Let's see. Ixo said, I'm so unhappy because my phone is being weird and I can't record manga videos, but I guess it came at a good time because I'm slowly wanting to move into the gaming side of YouTube. Yeah, I mean, there's, you know, if you haven't moved around the different channel topics before, you know, that's another thing where like, and that's kind of why I don't recommend spending a ton of money on a camera, because, you know, you might start out in Mangatube and then realize you actually like doing gaming videos more. And now that video camera, it doesn't really have a purpose, because now you need a video game capture device like a Elgato or something, and you know that costs money that you know don't have because you have a camera that you're not going to use that much. So I recommend being careful with that. Damn, y'all going ham, bruh. Mid-coast manga sounds self. It does. It sounds self. It does. It sounds like a parody. It sounds like a bad parody. Let's see. I'm gonna stay banned. Oh man. Yo, Santiago's asking what's everyone's favorite horror manga? Girl in the car. My favorite horror manga. There's not really that much horror manga that's printed in English, other than Junji Ito stuff. So if we're talking about stuff that's printed in English, I would say, I would kind of say The Drifting Classroom. It's not exactly horror, but kind of horror. It's also kind of psychological and stuff, but The Drifting Classroom is really, really good. Let's see. Cam said, East, give us a full video of nothing but hot takes. Bro, I don't really have that many hot takes. Other than not liking Dr. Stone, not liking A Girl on the Shore, having some issues with Made in Abyss, which would literally, like, people get so upset with that. Made in Abyss has such a cult following, it's ridiculous. I don't really have that many hot takes. Like, if I brought someone in who would probably have hot takes, it would be, it'd probably be, I do be collecting manga though. That's my boy, and he stays with the hot takes. So that's who I'd probably bring on. But that also opens up a whole bag of worms for the stream. Let's see. Nixotypical says, I guess for you, East Coast Manga, you have made this channel, so you can't really move off of manga because of your name, and I guess depending on what you do in the future, it's either positive or negative. I'm not really one of those people who feels constricted by my name. Um, people are gonna watch my videos and they're gonna like the content or they're not. I don't think they're gonna really look at my name and be like, "Oh, he has manga in his name. Why is he making anime content?" Or he has manga in his name. Why is he playing, a video game or something like that? Like, I just don't really think people really care about that. Like, how many people do you watch where you're like, oh, this person's name is this, so they can't make this type of content? I think people worry about that way too much. Now, I will say, diversifying your channel can hurt. Like, if I were to make manga videos and video game videos, that would not provide a good outcome. If it's what I want, because that's what I enjoy doing, and I don't care about, growth or whatever, then that's one thing. But diversifying your channel too much does kind of hurt. But at the same time, once again, I don't really feel restricted by my channel name. I more so feel restricted just by the fact that having too many topics on your channel just hurts. Like, the people who you have subscribed to you, like I said, I don't think it's based off your name. It's just based off of the content they want to see. So anime would be fine because people who read manga are usually into anime. But once again, if I were to make video games, it would just be because of the content I make and not as much channel name. Usaki-chan wants to play. It's the best horror. I don't know about that. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people like Dr. Stone. I'm just not a huge fan, personally. It's just not for me. Yeah, Mim posted a lot of disturbing food pictures that people didn't like. So he did get banned from the Discord. He might be able to come back. He might be able to make a return. But he's got to talk to he's got to talk to J Dog, and then me and J Dog will probably talk. But yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Damn, Dr. Disrespect isn't being a doctor on sub. Facts. Nah, he is a doctor though. He is a doctor. Just doctor of what? You know what I mean? About the channel name thing, Flipataku doesn't even cover manga and anime really, just Blu-rays. He still has audience. Granted, people drop off, but still, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, your channel name, sure, people might see it. As long as you have a channel name that people will remember and then that they can find if they search on YouTube, I think that's the most important. So having a unique channel name, I personally think is what's most important. Like, if your channel name is just like a one word, like I don't know, like if it's just like manga 1-2 or something like that, that'd probably be hard to search for. I don't know. I don't really have a good example, but just having something semi-unique, something that's easy to search on YouTube, I think is what's important. And something kind of catchy too. Let's see. My Manga Academia said, "Is it just me, or did Sam's side quest start posting a lot less ever since he switched to gaming of manga? I don't mean to bag him like manga video games." So Sam's side quest, he streams on Twitch. So he doesn't stream on YouTube that much. He streams on Twitch. He is also a mod / admin for like all the Boogie stuff. So like Boogie's Discord, Boogie streams, he usually helps out with. And then so his YouTube channel, when it comes to manga, he was never, from my memory, he was never someone who posted like a ton, He was one of those guys who, I think, kind of similar to Based, where it's like Manga hauls usually once a month, and then maybe some other stuff. But I think he started making some gaming videos on YouTube, and then realized he wanted to make a switch to Twitch, and that's just why we don't see him as much. But he released like a manga video not too long ago. But a lot of his growth came from his manga hauls and his style of manga hauls. That's how I found him originally, like way before I started this channel. He was never someone who I remember exactly posting like a ton of videos. I don't know if he's posting technically less or not, but he is over on Twitch, so that's where he's been doing a lot of his stuff at. Bro, who needs science? You don't need science. Science is just a myth. Let's see. Skirt scene, that's facts. That's facts. My IQ went up 110% when watching Dr. Stone. Yeah, I guess so. My only complaint about Dr. Stone is that the eyes don't work like that. I don't know what you're referring to, just because I haven't watched the anime. I've only read like the first volume of the manga. But let's see. I couldn't really get into Cells at Work. I couldn't really get into that either. I have Cells at Work Black. To be honest, I've only watched like an episode or two of regular Cells at Work. Or maybe I watched Black. I don't remember. But it's a good series. Just I haven't really got into it yet. Yeah, my manga. That's kind of the issue, is when people switch to Twitch, no matter how much they advertise it, there's still gonna be a lot of people who don't realize that. Like when I was streaming a couple weeks ago, and I was saying that Boogie switched to Twitch, like there was still people who didn't know why Boogie doesn't stream the YouTube anymore. They're like, oh, like where'd he go? And it's been a while since he switched, and people still didn't know. Oh, the eyes are too far apart. Okay, got you. Let's see. Facts, yeah, science is just a myth. Just like math. Math's a myth. Birds are just government spies. Especially pigeons. Most common government spies, they're just robots. See, what I liked about Sam's channel when he was Manga X Hunter, was I think for a while that was his channel name, but he didn't actually own any Hunter x Hunter, which I thought was really funny. Let's see. Bro, the moon is just cheese. That's why it has all those holes. We are ruled by reptilians. Ruled by frogs. It's just how it be. That's how it be. Let's see. So we are over the 2-hour mark. Yeah, Insidious Swede's one of my favorite manga tubers, if not my favorite, just because I love the style of videos he makes, or used to make, and all his like top 10 like psychological manga and stuff like that. But yeah, so we're over the 2-hour mark. I am going to end this. I will be chilling in the Discord, so I think most of you guys are probably in the Discord, but for anyone who's not, if you want to join that, that is where I will be hanging out and talking to you guys. I'll be streaming again Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so a little earlier than today. We'll be talking about Right Stuff and the new sale and everything that's going on with the holiday stuff. Yeah, thank you for everyone who came out. We're still at like 40 viewers right now, which is crazy. thank you to the people who donated. Willie, my son, with the $5, My Manga Academia with the $9, Random Minority with the $5, and One Punch Manga with the $2. I really, really appreciate that, man. That awesome. Like, thank you guys so much for that. It's really, it's like difficult to explain how crazy it is, the fact that like people are willing to donate or people are willing to join the membership. You know, because once again, like I started this channel like last spring, and we're not even a year old, and you know, people are really rocking with me, which I appreciate. So yeah, I'll be in the Discord for a little while, and I will see you guys, hopefully most of you guys, on Sunday. So peace out. Oh, also giveaway coming this Saturday for anyone who didn't watch the last video. We will be giving away, there's gonna be two winners for that video, and then I'm gonna be doing a random giveaway and a random live stream. There'll be more details on that tomorrow, but yeah, so I will catch you guys